Alright, so we are now finally down to our last two category missions for the Legendary VEGETA event. I do apologize for taking so long on this, but I am going to pump out these videos as fast as I can so I can get on to other topics. So, today we're going to be going over the Resurrected Warriors category mission. Now, or excuse me, not Resurrected Warriors, Otherworld Warriors. Now, this one in particular is arguably the most difficult one to currently do for the Legendary VEGETA event, simply because, well, this actually goes for both category missions. You need to have a very specific setup, especially for Resurrected Warrior. I keep saying Resurrected Warriors, Otherworld Warriors in particular, because Otherworld Warriors simply just does not have a lot to work with, which means you have to work with what's available. And what is currently available is this team right here that I am currently rocking. We are rocking double Tech LR Gogeta leads alongside the Physical Angel Golden Frieza, the Int Super Gogeta. Then we also have the EZA AGL Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. And then I also believe we have the 3rd year anniversary LR Physical Gogeta as well. I believe I'm not missing anybody else off the top of my head. I could be wrong. But that should be the entire team. Oh, and then see, I always miss one. The Int Super Saiyan 2 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, with this category mission, again, like I said, you have to have this specific setup. You could probably switch out either Int Super Gogeta or the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku for AGL Pikkon. If you have him, he would work fantastic here. But in this case, I do not have AGL Pikkon, so again, I gotta work with what I got. Now, the rotations I'm rocking here, again, are very wonky, because like I said, you don't have a lot of leeway in this category mission, and you have to work with, essentially, with what you have. So I am rocking double Gogeta rotations. I have the rotation of the LR Tech Gogeta and the Physical LR Gogeta, alongside the other rotation of the Physical Angel Frieza, along with the other Tech Gogeta. In this case, I have him with mine. Now, the reason being is simply because the most important unit on this team, aside from Tech Gogeta, obviously, is going to be the Physical Golden Frieza, the Angel one. Simply because he's the only other unit on this team that, or I believe he's the only unit on this team that stats defense, which is obviously super, super important. The problem with Angel Frieza is that he takes a long time to stack defense, a very, very long time. So by the end of the event, you're rocking 400,000 or 500,000, which is great, but leading up to the final stage, it takes a long time, especially for my Golden Frieza, whom I only have like 1 or 2 dupes in him. I think only 1 dupe, and additional supers are going to be so important for this unit. And I think, like I said, I only have like 1 dupe in him, so my additional chance is not very, very high. So I'm only averaging at least 1 super attack for the majority of the run. And it's difficult. It's difficult because if Frieza catches a super attack, that's a lot of damage you're taking. Yes, he is stacking his defense and whatnot, but again, you are taking a lot of damage. So that's like the main key point that I try to stress to you all, is that yes, Golden Frieza, easily the most important unit on this team. We want to make sure he's on turn 1, at least turn 1 or at least turn 2, stacking defense as fast as humanly possible. That is definitely the key to this run. There is no ifs, ands, ors, or buts in my personal opinion. Make sure he is constantly stacking his defense. And then, of course, we have the other rotation of the Tech Gogeta and LR Gogeta, the physical one. Now, the key to that is you want to keep the Tech Gogetas, the double Tech Gogetas, untransformed as much as humanly possible, simply because, obviously, in their base form, the Goku and Vegeta Angel, they do have the damage reduction of 30%, I believe it is, which is going to be extremely beneficial and will keep them very defensive for the majority of the run. You want to save their fusion into Tech Super Gogeta for later into the run as much as humanly possible. Now, the Physical Gogeta, who, you know, once you fall below 50% HP after turn 6, he's an exception. You can transform whenever you please with him, because unlike the Tech Gogeta, Goku, and Vegeta Angel, the Goku and Vegeta Angel of the Physical Gogeta does not have damage reduction, right? So you can transform with them whenever you just so please. If they do so for free, great, that's fantastic. And he'll do just fine. what I think that a lot of people still hold in high regard the third-year LRs, because obviously Int Vegeta and Physical Super Gogeta is still incredibly good. The problem is it's obviously, you know, we're coming up on 4 years old with them now. And obviously, yeah, they could be better and whatnot. Right now, an Easy A would be fantastic for them. Turn 6 requirement is not really the greatest. But again, for longer events like this, it does work out pretty much fine for the most part, I would say. And obviously, I did speed up this run a little bit, because this is like a 20+ minute run. But here we are on the Physical Blue Vegeta stage, which definitely takes a long time, simply because we do not have STR units, which definitely hurts the team overall. But again, it's definitely better since, you know, obviously we have AGL Blue Evolution Vegeta at the very end and whatnot. And I mean, like I said, we're kind of just, I wouldn't call it breezing through this event. I actually do play this very, very cautiously for the majority of the event. And you probably are asking by now, why did I bring along the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku? One, mainly because he's the only other unit on the category that I could run, but he's actually is very low-key good. A lot of people don't talk about it enough, but the reason why him and the STR Super Saiyan 2, STR Majin Vegeta are absolutely insane, and no one really talks about them, is because, yes, they do change orbs to the respective typing. So in this case, we have the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who transforms orbs into AGL orbs. Now, yes, that would be great for all the LRs on this team, but you actually want to disregard them as much as humanly possible and save them for the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, or the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is heavily reliant on getting 6 Ki Spears to activate his full passive. But you actually want to save those AGL Ki Spears for the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, because for every AGL type Ki Spear he obtains, if I read it correctly, he gains 15,000 HP per Ki Spear obtained, which is nuts. That is a huge healing capability for this team. It's definitely fantastic. And if you, obviously, the more AGL Ki Spears he obtains, he actually gains better attack and defense as well, because he is a slight nuclear unit at the same time. So, definitely a great benefit for this team. Hell, him healing has definitely saved this run of mine on a couple of different occasions, actually, which is huge. So, yeah, if you don't have Python, I would say, yeah, definitely run that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He is a fantastic unit, pulls his EZA. He's a great substitute for Python, in my personal opinion. But here we go. We're on the AGL Blue Vegeta phase, finally. And then, like I've said in all my previous runs, the fastest method to killing Vegeta, or excuse me, the best way to kill Vegeta is literally nuke him. Kill him as fast as humanly possible. Pop all your active skills, your fusions, everything you got on Blue Evolution Vegeta. That is the key to beating this event as fast as humanly possible, because you do not want to have a prolonged battle with this Vegeta, because if you keep on tanking more and more of his super attacks, he's just going to constantly lower your defense, and then by then you'll be in deep trouble if you try and prolong the battle, which is why, yeah, you want to keep this Vegeta, like, you want to shred this Vegeta as fast as humanly possible. Use Gogeta. Use the transform into Golden Frieza like I just did here. Do everything you can to avoid super attacks with the wrong units, but also make sure you are shredding him as fast as humanly possible. That is the big key to beating AGL Blue Evolution Vegeta. I've said it numerous times in all of my previous runs, and again, I stand by that fact. The only way to properly beat Vegeta and effectively beat him is to kill him as fast as humanly possible. I mean, like we're doing that relatively well. We're already on 3 turns into the fight, and we're already more than halfway gone with his health. Rocking double Gogetas is triple Gogetas actually is super rushing. No, quadruple Gogetas, because we have the Instant Gogeta. It's definitely essential for this team because of the super effective against all types, which definitely helps shred Vegeta down a lot for this run, which is definitely essential. Because again, prolonging this fight any further is dangerous. Extremely dangerous. And I do believe this is actually going to be the final turn here. We are sitting pretty. I do use the last bit of my items to make sure we don't get absolutely nuked. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a GG if I'm not mistaken by this turn. Yeah, it is definitely a GG. And there you have it. That is the Otherworld Warriors category mission complete. Definitely, I would say the most difficult one to do. Now, I am going to talk about this in my Mastered Evolution run. If you do not have SCR Evolution, excuse me, SCR Evolution Vegeta, imagine. The SCR Super Vegeta, the one that just came out on Global. Mastered Evolution is arguably the most difficult category to do on Global, but you can definitely make the case for the Otherworld Warriors one at the same time as well. It just simply depends on what you and your units are looking like, right? And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.